Mulabwanji, everyone. Hope you're having a fabulous day. This is UmoyoTalks, the podcast from Zambia, where we talk to interesting people about topics relating to health. My name is Kim, and in the studio today I have Edna from tiedbynature, and today we're going to talk all about natural skincare. Welcome, Edna.
Thank you so much, Kim. I'm so excited to be on this podcast and I look forward to the conversation.
Wonderful, wonderful. So the first thing I'd really love to delve into is just like, how did you get into natural skincare? Where did that interest come from?
It's been an amazing journey, you know. First of all, when I was young, it started really young. When I was young, I love plants, I love nature and everything that has to do like with skin, beauty and all. So when I was young, I would pick little roses here and there, bath with them. So I didn't know what it was by then. But after growing up, and my sister had a challenge with her skin, so she had like a breakout. And then from that, she had pimples and she struggled so much to find something that could help her with her skin. She tried sorts of products, lots of products. And here I was in the kitchen, had bentonite, had rose water and other things. I made a little face mask for her and gave it to her. It worked perfectly well. So we were like, you know what? Let's make a few, give to some friends and see the feedback. So we gave out to our friends. They loved it. They gave us positive results and feedback. So from there, we're like, okay, let's try and do a market with this product that we have. Then we made little salts. We never had labels, packaging. We just packed it and, went to the Dutch Reformed market for the first time. So from the Dutch Reformed market, we hand wrote our labels and with our phone numbers and everything. So we were trading and a lot of clients were so interested because back then, and this is like 5 years ago, so back then there weren't a lot of people doing like natural skin products. So a lot of people were interested. When they bought the products, we got feedback from them. They loved the product. So we're like, you know what? We'll be going there every month. So we started going every month. And from there, we made good connections. And that's where we even met Hilda. So she invited to come to Umoyo, and we were so nervous because we were so young. We didn't even know what we were doing, but we just like, you know what, let's go for it. So from there, we started trading from our little kitchen. We started really small. And what I remember is that we never even had capital by then. So whatever profits that we made from ourselves, we reinvested to build the tiedbynature that we have. So that has been my journey and the tiedbynature journey.
Okay, I must just, your skin is beautiful. I'm going to assume that you're using your own products.
Yeah.
You're glowing, Edna.
Thank you.
No, it's wonderful to see how something that interest that grows into a passion and then it becomes a business, Yes. And I know from my own life, for me, it was health, natural health and nutrition, you know. I read all the books and I was so interested. I couldn't absorb enough information. But there's a difference, being interested in something, having passion of something, and kind of, like developing your skincare products in your kitchen into turning it into a business, into making that leap, becoming an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
What made you take that leap?
From the interest and the response that we got, we saw that there was vacuum. We needed something to set like the standard for skin health because we believe the skin also needs to be taken care of, and it also needs to be like a healthy skincare routine that you need to have. And there's so many products that are damaging our skin, and we did research, and from there I went to School of Natural Health Science and studied aromatherapy, so just to gain knowledge about what I'm doing. And from there, that's how we said, you know what, let's make this and help others. And what we say is a healthy skin over a perfect skin, because usually your target is, I want a perfect skin, but you need a healthy skin, and that is what tiedbynature standard is.
Yeah, no, I love it. I really love it. So you studied aromatherapy.
Yes.
But then how did you go about learning and doing your formulation? Was it like just trial and error to see what works, the different combinations of oils and things? How did you go about that? And were you trying to use more local oils and materials, or tell us about that?
So the way we formulate is that just like from the start, we make stuff and then give it to people, try out the feedback and all. So aromatherapy teaches you how to use like essential oils, carrier oils and stuff like that. So from learning that, then we make a recipe and then we try out on friends and people that are willing to try out. So whenever we're having like a new product, we give out to people, hear their response, see what is missing, what is needed, and also we also customize products because every skin is different. What I use might not work for you, so we try to also learn different types of skin and see how we can incorporate our formula to that.
Yeah, I was going to ask, because you said you started off with your sister having quite bad acne and pimples, so you were formulating for that.
Yes.
But your range now, do you also do for like more mature skin?
Yes, definitely. We've grown to that. And funny enough, like we've got the matures that are really buying our products. We've got things for the feet as well. So it's not just the face, it's not just the body. We've got the feet. We've got also the kiddies as well, bath bombs that kids love. So it's everything. So we cater for everyone, the mature, the young ones, the kids, and all. So it's everybody.
So you mentioned when you started off there wasn't a lot of natural skincare products produced in Zambia, but I feel that is changing. There are a lot of brands that have come on the market now, and I'm just wondering, how are you differentiating yourself in tiedbynature compared to these other brands that are popping up?
So what we've got the vision, so that helps us to stay in line and focus on what we're doing. If you see tiedbynature, we've got the uniqueness in it. So for us, we say we stick to what we know best. So any other person can come do this and that, and we've seen people come and go, and we're here. So for us, we've got our vision. We've eliminated things that we know does not fit into our vision. Skin bleaching is one of the popular skin products that people are going for now, but tiedbynature does not do anything that has to do with skin bleaching, and we're not gonna change just because that's something people are going for. We are trying to stick to what is our vision. So just the vision itself differentiates us from the others that are coming.
And what is that vision? What is your vision for tiedbynature?
So our vision is to ensure that people have a healthy skin through use of natural skin health products as well. So as I said, we encourage people to aim for a healthy skin and not a perfect skin.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what makes a healthy skin?
A healthy skin has got texture, a healthy skin has got pores, blemishes as well, even pimples. Just because you've got pimples doesn't mean your skin is not healthy. Your skin can be healthy even with the blemishes, even with the pores. So it's skin in its natural state. Yes.
I mean, I work with health kind of from the inside. Natural health and nutrition is my background.
Yeah.
And so for me, I've always believed that your skin is a reflection also of what's going on the inside.
Yes.
How much of a difference does what you put on your skin actually make? Isn't it all coming from the inside? How much of a difference does it make?
It is. Everything comes from the inside, but remember the skin has got what we call the skin barrier. So the skin barrier has to be taken care of, just like the way I always say, we focus so much on our internal organs, forgetting about the skin, which is like the outermost organ. People see it, and it's got all these environmental health hazards that goes on. So even as we are doing it from the inside, we have to protect it from the outside as well. Because even the things that you add to your skin, they do go through inside, they penetrate on your skin. So when you're putting a certain lotion, it goes through your skin. When you're wearing sunscreen, it protects your skin barrier. So the skin on the outermost is about protecting the skin barrier. Yeah.
No, and I hear you on that, because I think a lot of people don't realize that the skin absorbs so much of what you put onto it. So if you're putting on skincare products with a lot of chemicals, that's going to go into your body internally as well. But I do know, and correct me if I'm wrong, but my understanding is even with natural skincare products, you do need to add like preservatives and things in order to make it shelf stable.
Yes.
So what is the real difference between like a natural skincare product, like what you're producing, Tide by Nature, compared to like a conventional one?
Okay, so the difference is very minimal. Our products doesn't have like a long, like 3 years shelf life. Obviously, it's like a year or two. So what we do, we use essential oils in most of our products. And these essential oils have got health benefits as well. And also, some of the essential oil act as preservatives. So you can use an essential oil like Nairobi to preserve your products from the shelf, from molding and stuff like that. So the essential oils that we add, so we don't do fragrance, we do essential oils.
But maybe explain to people the difference, because I don't think people really know the difference between a fragrance, you know, something that smells good, compared to an essential oil that smells good. Okay. What is the difference?
So the difference is that the essential oil comes from the plants itself, so it has no artificial fragrance or an artificial additional to make it smell more. So if you're getting lavender, it's either you're extracting it from the leaves, from the roots or the bark of the tree. So those are what we call essential oils. And when you go for fragrance oils, these are artificial fragrances, because some
chemicals,
yeah. So it's chemicals, artificial. So they've got other things besides the plant extracted oils.
Yes. If any plant, I don't think there's any plant in those fragrances. It's all chemicals. Yeah. They've made them to smell like the natural plants.
Like the natural, yeah. So that's what we do.
Yeah. No, very interesting. So you can use the essential oils to make it smell good, but also to help preserve the product. Yes. And then you have the health benefits of those essential oils as well. Yeah. Okay. No, understood. So where did Tide by Nature, what does that mean? Where did the name come from?
It's so interesting. You know, a lot of people don't get it until I explained it. So Tide by Nature, its name comes from the initials of our name. So my sister Tio is my partner as well, so my co-founder, which is T.I. is Tio Nenji to finish it, and then E.D. is Edna, so that makes like Tide, and then by Nature we just found fitting because everything we do is revolving around nature, so we're like nature, so we're like Tide by Nature, which is Tio and Edna by nature.
Yeah, no, I love it. And Tide, you're the two sisters, you know, you kind of tied together in this company on this journey. Yeah. I love it. It's beautiful. One thing that I think has been an issue in Zambia, and please give me your views on it, but is that when it's local products, in the past at least, and I think to some extent now as well, people perceive Zambian local products as less than, not as good quality as the imported. True. And especially I think this is an instance in skincare. Yeah. How have you dealt with that and can kind of try to convince people that this is actually a really good quality product?
That was one of our challenge, to be honest, because for you to be able to tell people that Zambian products are actually good products. It took time for us, and you know, we're dealing with skin. So a lot of people are so sensitive about skin, they're so conscious, they're like, no, how can I try new products? I'm used to the certain product. So here we are, we're trying to change the narrative of Zambian products being the best products. Zambian products are the best for us. So we also try to encourage other people to support local products. So our products, from the word of mouth, and that's how we've grown, from the referrals to the word of mouth, and it's people that have trusted and they've spoken about Tide by Nature, and that's how we've convinced a lot of people to say Tide by Nature products are actually good products and not just Zambian, but they can also be competitive with other products coming from outside. So we've tried with word of mouth, really. Yes.
No, it is a challenge. I think it's a challenge across a lot of industries here in Zambia. Because I think in the past there weren't good quality products here, you know?
Yes, that's true, yeah. So it's in the mindset of people to say if it's Zambian, then it's low quality. Yeah. So we just have to change the narrative to say, and give them the best. When they try the best, obviously it changes everything. They'll be like, you know what, this is Zambian product and it is actually a good product.
I mean, one challenge we've had with Umoyo, and I'm sure it's similar to you, is that in order to convey to a customer that it's a good quality product, packaging makes such a big difference.
Definitely.
And we don't have great packaging here. You know, if you want good packaging, you kind of have to import. And if you go into a shop and you have an imported product, perhaps from South Africa or from Europe or from wherever, where they have access to amazing packaging. I mean, what's in there might not be so great, but the packaging. How have you dealt with that, and what choices have you made around packaging and labels to try and give a good impression of the product and show the quality of the product?
Okay, so to be honest, most of our packaging are imported. So we used to buy from Zambia, but you find that it's plastic or it's not just good quality. So we opted out to import packaging. So what we've done with our packaging, most of them are glass. So we try to be environmental friendly as well. So we package everything, not everything, some of it, because some they break in the showers. So you have nothing to do with that. You have to use plastic just to serve a client. So we've gone with the packaging is glass, and it looks nice. When you go in the shop, Umoyo, you can check it out in Umoyo, then you can see what I'm talking about. So we've improved. At first, when we started, it was all over. Now with the labels, we've got the barcodes, we've got all the necessary details on the products. So it is competitive in the shops as well. Yes.
And we kind of touched on this, but I'd like to delve a little bit deeper. What the ingredients for your products, where are they from? Do you have to import, or are you able to source locally?
Some of them, especially essential oils, we import. We do have Chisamba that's producing tea tree and what else? Peppermint. Yes, but lots of the essential oils are imported. But there are some that we find local, and some of the herbs I grow. So I grow like calendula, I grow rosemary. Those are the things that we use, and we grind some of them to make soaps, and the butters you can find locally, and some of the things we do buy local and others we import. Yes.
Okay. And then, another struggle, because you're having to import your packaging, for instance, and you're trying to produce a really quality natural product without a lot of chemicals, that can sometimes push the price up of products, and you're competing against mass-produced products from, big companies.
Big companies, yeah.
How has that affected your price and your competitiveness in the market? Because this, I assume it is quite a price-sensitive market here.
Yes.
Yet, I don't know, with cosmetics, are people willing to pay the higher price for a quality natural product?
I find that people are willing to invest in cosmetics with higher grade and quality as well. So the pricing, being competitive in terms of pricing is a challenge, but we've worked out a margin, so we're not too pricey. Again, we're not too under, so it's just fair enough that you can easily compare the two and choose Tide over any other products that you find. So the pricing pushes it up, but we try to, like things that we grow, so that also comes to, we're not buying, we're just growing. Obviously it's maintenance, and I enjoy doing that, so it's gardening and all that. So that also reduces the margin a little bit, but we're working out, so it's been great so far.
So at the moment, you're selling the tiedbynature range in certain retail shops,
yes,
such as Umoyo. What is the future? Where else are you going to be selling? Are you trying to get into supermarkets, into the larger retails? What's the plan?
That's a nice question. For supermarket, we try, because usually when you do certain supermarkets, there are a lot of products, and for you to stand out, sometimes the products can be damaging. Remember I said our products doesn't have like a long shelf life, like 3 years. So we don't want to really destroy our products by going into like the big supermarkets. And we try to target shops like Umoyo, for example, because those are maintained and they take care of the products. But what's our future? Our future is exporting. So we want to go into exports of our products, because we've had some people that travel all the way to Zambia to buy Tide by Nature. And they do that on a regular basis. So they do come, buy, and then go back. So we want to be there in their country. So we're trying to work out an export plan.
Okay.
Yes.
Which Europe, US, South Africa, the region, where do you want to export to start with?
We want to, so far the Lebanese community has been one of the biggest clientele that we have, so we want to go that side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah, because but you have a lot to do still to exhaust kind of the Zambian market, I'm sure. Yeah,
definitely. So what we're trying to do is that we're trying to work out Zambia first. Once Zambia is satisfied, we can produce enough for Zambia, and then now we can start exporting and just try to put Zambia out there as well.
And what is the vision for the company? What if you look like 5-10 years from now, where do you want Tide by Nature to be?
Obviously, one of the biggest skincare brand, and we also want to influence a lot of people, not just women, to do skincare and take skincare seriously. So we do talks as well. So besides just the product, we try to teach people on how to do that skincare. We try to educate people. So we want to create a community where people can feel safe, can be happy with their skin, any type of skin. You know, some people's skin are different, so you have to embrace every type of beauty, and that's what we want to create. So Tide by Nature has to be like a safe hub for skin to flourish in any kind of situation.
Wonderful, wonderful. And what would be some of your top tips for skincare to help people with their skin?
The top tips, the first one I would say, be patient with your skincare, because a lot of time here you are, you buy products and 2 to 3 days you feel like it's not working. Skincare takes a lot of time, so you have to exercise a little bit of patience and just see how your products are working. Give them time, let's say 3 to 4 weeks, because skin has to renew before it starts showing the results. So definitely give yourself time to do your skincare.
Okay.
Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. And, this is UmoyoTalks, so, we're talking about health as well.
Yes.
And I just wanted to ask you what does health mean to you, and what do you do? You're so young still. How old are you, Edna?
27.
27.
I just turned 27 last month.
Wonderful. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
What do you do to look after your health? Or are you still too young where you're not worried about these things?
I do actually look after my health because, I believe health and wealth goes together. You know how we want to achieve so much. I've told you about my dreams and how I want Tide by Nature to be in the future. So imagine my health failing me in times when I need my body to be active. So I do take care of my health. That's one way I say health goes together with wealth. So if you want to achieve much more, you have to take care of your body. If you want to be energetic and do a lot, you have to take care of your body. So I do exercise, I do go to the gym, and then I do also eat healthy as well. So I watch my diet. Obviously, sometimes I just, go and just eat all that junk, but I do kind of take care of my health.
Yeah. No, it's not about being perfect 100% all the time. That's almost impossible. You need those times where you can have your chocolate cake and perhaps a glass of wine or something. Yeah. No, wonderful, Edna. So it sounds like you're excited about the future and where Tide by Nature is going.
Yes.
I think I heard someone say that you're also opening an online shop. Maybe tell us a little bit about that.
Okay. So we've been working on the website. So what we do with Tide by Nature, we grow. We try to improve here and there, because last year we were doing barcodes. So now all our products have got barcodes, which is a big achievement. And then we've patented our brand. So it's Tied by Nature, it's legally patent. So, and then we now are launching our website, so it will be www.tiedbynature.com. So there you can check out all the products that we have. You can inquire, we can interact, you can send us your skin issues. We can get back to you and just give you feedback on your skin and what products you can be able to use. So that's all about our website that we're launching. We'll be launching it next week. So we'll let everybody know.
Yeah. And we'll put some information in the show notes as well.
Definitely.
How do people get to know about your product? What are you doing in terms of marketing?
We are quite active on social media. We are active on Instagram, Facebook, and we share our contact on WhatsApp as well. So Instagram and Facebook has done a good job in terms of putting us out there. Also, word of mouth. People tell people to tell people. So if somebody uses the products, they refer us as well. So from there, people learn about Tied by Nature. And also, we've done talks, we've spoken, we've won some awards. So as well, that has pushed us to be out there, because in 2022, I think we won the Youth Development Awards for the young ones, so we're the Best Entrepreneur Award. So that also pushed us. And then we also do ZADs, so we attend shows like ZADs where you can come and interact with the owners, because usually in the shop you find other people. So for you to know the maker of the products, me and my sister will be at the stands to interact with people, so they get to know us, our personalities as well. So that also pushes us to just be out there. So we've done quite a lot of interaction.
Yeah, no, wonderful, wonderful, and congratulations on the award. That's amazing. So the company has been around, you said around 5 years?
5 years.
Which isn't that long. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, that's a very short time. So I congratulate you on everything you've achieved during that time, because, you know, I'm sure you've put in a lot of work and effort to make this happen, you know, and a lot of companies don't even survive past the first couple of years. So
that's true.
Really well done. And I'm just curious, you know, when you think back at your journey and where you started, how have you grown as a person? What changes have you seen in yourself, perhaps in how you think about things, your mindset? How have you changed or grown?
I think Tied by Nature has molded me into a woman I always dreamed to be. So working and being the founder of Tied by Nature, obviously there's been some pressure, you know, you have to look a certain way, you have to interact a certain way, so it deprives you of certain fun that you might think, oh, I should be doing that. But anyway, it has helped me to be disciplined, because financially I'm disciplined, because here you are, you're running a company, so you can't have all kinds of situation in your finances. So I've learned how to be disciplined. Also, I've also learned how to be committed, and I've also learned to enjoy the process of everything until you enjoy the process, and also learn to be patient and know that things grow.
Edna, it's been such a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you. I've enjoyed the conversation.
No, wonderful, wonderful. Is there anything else you'd like to share with our listeners?
Well, I love to share something that has really helped me. And this is something that has helped me discover and just go into what I love doing the most. I would love to say this: even when you're doing all your education, pursuing all your degrees and stuff, always remember that you use every education you acquire, certificate or degree, as a tool and not a trophy. So usually you uplift yourself and you carry that as a trophy, but that's a tool, that's a foundation for you to lay out and to use as a tool and not as a trophy. So that's something I would love to say.
Yeah, I love that. I agree so much. And I feel that's true for everything in life. You know, even the challenges and the bad times that we go through, that they all teach us things, and they become tools that we can use going forward, you know?
Definitely, yes.
And as we as we grow, as we get older and experience more things, our toolbox becomes bigger, you know?
Bigger, yes,
yeah. And but definitely I love what you just said there.
Definitely. So whatever I learn, every mistake I make, I come out stronger than I was before. So I learn each and every day, and that's how we've improved.
Yeah. And I mean, you studied natural skincare. You didn't really study management or entrepreneurship.
No.
So have you just been learning kind of on the job, or do you have a mentor, or how have you navigated through the business world?
I do have a mentor. I do have somebody that pushes me and just keeps me in check. And then between me and my sister, I feel like partnership has been an amazing. I know a lot of people don't do too well with family and business, family and partnership, and this is my sister that I work with. So we've got different, we're different. So she's more on the management kind of bookkeeping, and also it kind of helps balance us up together. I'm more of the creative side. So I'm like, at home they call me a tinker, so I basically just create. My sister is very knowledgeable about bookkeeping, finances and everything. She studied banking and finance, so she actually does that really well. So she does that for the company, and then I do the creative part. But whenever we're together, we just put our minds together and just manage Tied by Nature.
It sounds
Yes.
like the perfect team, hey?
It is a perfect team.
Yeah, fantastic.
We fight as sisters, but we come together in agreement. So yeah.
Well, great. Edna, it's been such a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you.
For people who perhaps want to maybe buy your products or find out more, or maybe have you come do a talk, what's the best way for them to get in contact with you?
So you can check out our Instagram page. It's at Tied by Nature, and Facebook is Tied by Nature. As I said, we'll be launching our website, so it will be www.tiedbynature.com. So from there you can get my contact, we can interact, send me a DM on Instagram, so I'll get back to you. So that's how you can get in touch with me.
And obviously I'm just going to add, of course, you can get them at Umoyo as
Umoyo,
well.
yes. Umoyo has been one of our biggest supporters. You've actually helped us be where we are. So you can go to Umoyo, see the products, have a few, buy Tied by Nature.
Okay.
Yes.
Edna, I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
And yeah, let's see where this journey continues the next few years from now. It's going to be exciting.
I'm sure you'll see me more. I'll come back to give you my success story about the future.
Fantastic. I look forward.
I enjoyed it. Thank you so much, Kim, for the...
And thank you to all our listeners and people who are perhaps joining us on YouTube. This is UmoyoTalks, all the way from Lusaka, Zambia. And I wish you just a beautiful day, everyone. Go out and crush it and live with passion. Bye.
Bye.
Take care.